Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 of the final best of 3 of today is about to begin. The map chosen is going to be... Ooh, pardon me. It's of course... it's going to be Shakuras Plateau. Sorry, for a second there my screen sort of blacked out. Interesting problems here with my laptop. Don't worry about it, guys, because we are going to be getting into this game right the hell now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, possibly the last game of today. We'll have to wait and see. We do have spawning in the top left position as the blue Terran, guys. None other than the guy who managed to come back and beat his opponent 2-0 in the grand finals to reset to a final best of 3. Can he still survive? It's going to be Lau. An incredible performance from him, but what about from this player, knocking Lau earlier on into the lower bracket, going down 0-2 to set up a final best of 3 in this tournament. This could not have gotten more tense. However, he was able to come back with a game of his own. He is one game away from a brand new iPad and the title of Gamer-Based StarCraft 2 champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Dignitas Dream. So we'll wait and see which of these incredible players is going to be taking this particular game. The map choice of Shakuras Plateau was indeed Lau's. This is a very good map to try and one-racks expand on as well, because it's not that difficult to hold this ramp against an incoming army. So we should be seeing the one-rack expand coming out of him once again. As we predict, we're not going to be seeing any gas from him at the 13 or 14 mark. We'll wait and see if he deviates and takes some gas, but I don't think he will. In the meantime, Dream going to be going with the same build he's been going all tournament long so far. Just going to be getting a gateway into a cybernetics core, and he will eventually be saving up enough money for that Nexus. So things looking pretty normal for both players at the moment. Indeed, the one-racked expand is about to go down. It looks like 370, 380, 390 minerals going to be going down for Lau, and getting the orbital command first before grabbing that expansion and going to be walling this probe in. So Lau being particularly sadistic, stopping the probe from getting any sort of additional scouting off, and the probe is not going to have any chance whatsoever of blocking this natural expansion at all. Marine now going to be popping out, and it will eventually kill this probe. In the meantime, completing the wall off and starting the expansion, this SCV is going to be able to be fine. Cybernetics core going on behind the mineral line here for Dream. Lau, of course, scouting everything with that SCV. And we do see the Nexus go down for Dream. So both of these players respecting their opponent's builds, but still choosing to go with what they think has been best all day long. One racked expand coming out of Lau. In the meantime, one gate expand coming out of Dream. Dream now going to be taking his second gas. So he might be taking up a little bit early here. Lau, of course, did not see that because the SCV was on the way out of the base at the time, so he has no idea what Lau is going to be taking towards unless he does a second scout a little bit later on. And the bunker going to be going on at the high ground here for Lau while the second and third racks come out. Notice in the last game we had a fourth racks. That is not going to be the case this particular time around. Just going to be sticking with the one racks expand into racks numbers 2 and 3. We have actually got 2 gas coming down for Lau as well, so a pretty normal timing coming out from him. And back in the base of Dignitas Dream, not an awful lot going on. We do have the Warp Gate research being chrono boosted out, and a Sentry going to be popping over at the ramp. That Zealot on patrol, in fact the Zealot and Stalker on patrol, just wanting to make sure that no additional units pop out from the Terran. Looks like they're doing a little bit of a dance there, guys, and the Sentry going to be joining them momentarily. How cute. Oh, probe sort of disrupting the dance there, if you will. And now we have the Tech Lab going to be going down on the barracks. So once again, Lau going for this quick early bio play. We'll wait and see what happens. The Stim should be popping out from him first if his builds from previous games are to be believed. Indeed, Stim going to be popping down first for him, and the robotics facility going to be going down for Lau as well. We see it went one gate and then robo, and then going to be adding another gate afterwards as well. So now let's see if he wants to go for that early robotics bay. That timing worked so well for him in the previous game. Lau did not get Vikings after the first couple of medevacs. He only continued to get medevacs, and therefore Dream was able to completely surprise his opponent with the Colossus timing. Will Lau make the same mistake again? And look, there we go, guys. Robotics bay going to be coming out for Dream. So it looks like the same build is going to be popping out on Shakura's Plateau. The factory now going to be going down for Lao. So the starport will be popping down behind that shortly as an engineering bay goes down as well, and we should see a reactor going down on the factory to swap over to that double medevac and later on double Viking production. But he does not yet know for sure the Dream is going to be going for Colossi once again. He might be thinking that Dream won one game with it, so now he's going to be mixing it up and doing something else. That would be a dangerous assumption to make, because Dream is actually going for the exact same thing. The robotics bay about to finish up behind the natural expansion, and as soon as it does, we're going to be seeing some Colossi popped out of this robotics facility. One more observer being chrono boosted up, because hey, observers build pretty quickly now, why the hell not? And we should be seeing Colossi immediately after this observer pops out for Dignitas Dream. In the meantime, as the first Colossus pops out, we do see that 43 to 33 is the worker supply in favor of Dream, so Lao's macro slipping a little bit here. He has got a couple of mules to try and help him out, so in the income tab he's actually mining ever so slightly more than Dignitas Dream right now. However, Dream is going to have a small advantage in terms of workers in the short to medium term, and he might even get his third base down sooner than Lao if this goes into a macro game. We do see the starport coming up now with that reactor. This observer sees absolutely everything. And Stim is about to complete. I imagine Combat Shield will likely start shortly for Lao. He is currently up 54 to, down rather, 54 to 71 supply in favor of Dignitas Dream. So we'll wait and see. The first Colossus is now out, and a second one going to be on the way shortly. Oh dear, chrono boosting an empty robotics facility is not what he wanted to be doing there. And he should be getting out the second Colossus shortly. The third and fourth gases have been taken. He will have enough minerals to do it, and it looks like he's going to be able to see pretty much everything of when Lao is going to be popping out. He will see Lao's unit composition as well as the timing of Lao moving out at the bottom of the ramp. Lao actually being very, very defensive here, going for 4 bunkers. I'm not 100% certain that was necessary, considering he actually saw the early Nexus from Dream. And we have got the double medevac production out now. Are we going to switch to Vikings? We'll have to wait and see. Possibly. I will get back to you guys as soon as I know, but a reactor and a tech lab going to be going down on the barracks here, and of course those concussive shell marauders are going to be very, very useful against those high-end Protoss units. And no, we're just going to be going with the medevac production, so this could be yet another Colossus timing coming out here from Dignitas Dream. We're going to have to wait and see. 87 to 76 supply as it currently stands. So let's see what's going to happen here. Dream has some idea that armies are popping by. He sees a couple of units on his minimap, and he also managing to take out that scouting unit at the third base there, but he really wants to surprise him with the Colossus. He doesn't want to be doing one, and there we go, the Colossus is revealed. Wait until we see the Vikings immediately pop up on the production tab here for Lao. And there we go, Vikings about to get produced. We do have ground weapons level 1 about to finish as well. Ground armor just finished. And we have got Zealot Charge on the way, in addition to a couple of pylons over here at the natural expansion. Where is the next Colossus? There it is. We have another one, but unfortunately Dream is slightly supply blocked at the moment. And there we go, just about alleviating that. So third Colossus is going to be popping out now, but he really needs to push now, unless he is worried. Not worried about Lao getting Vikings, because he is just going to be getting a crap ton of them in the near future. Double Vikings coming out from that reactored starport, and we probably have a second reactor starport coming out from him as well. So Lao adapting quite well to the play of Dream in this game. Yup, it is going to be a second reactored starport, so we will be able to see 4 Vikings at a time come out from our Terran player, and that's going to give him a much better army composition against this, against Dignitas Dream's Colossus transition than we saw in the previous game. So I'm going to be moving out across the map with a small number of bio units now. Dream still continuing to sit at home and wait, possibly until the third Colossus comes out. The second Colossus is now here, but Lao is going to have a lot more Vikings this time around. We'll have to wait and see if Dream will be able to hold it off. He is chrono boosting non-stop, the +2/+2, which is quite sensible. Even having a Colossus and a Stalker in the mineral line to try and defend against drops. We'll have to wait and see. A scouting unit there gets properly taken out by Lao. Dream wanting to take his third base now, going to be sending a probe up, and it looks like this Marine is going to go down fairly comfortably, while Lao basically looking at this army going, well, holy crap, it's not something I want to be engaging just yet. So he's going to be pulling back right now, but we have actually got Dream moving out in the middle of the map, going to try and pick off some of those medevacs. Do these Stalkers have Blink? They do not. We did not Blink research this game. We got Zealot Charge first, and these Stalkers don't have Blink, so that could potentially be huge, but one of the Medivacs is going to go down, and the Colossi are now going to join the fray as well. More and more Vikings are being made. Let's count how many there are on the field. There are actually only 3 Vikings out on the field at the moment. I'm a little bit surprised by that, but we'll wait and see. This third base actually in the forward location is going to get sniped off pretty quickly, and almost going completely down here from Dream as well. Needs to be a little bit careful. It will potentially burn down, but I think some SCVs are going to be repairing it for Lau, as Dream now continuing to mass up more and more units. +3/+3 now being chrono boosted out of him, doing very, very good on his upgrades, but he needs to try and execute these timings coming out of him versus Lau. 143 to 150 supply at the moment in favor of Dignitas Dream, but Lau slowly getting more and more decent Marines, decent infantry units. We've got more Marauders in with this mix. We do have Ghost Academies popping out, so we are going to be seeing EMPs on those Protoss units, and that's going to make Dream just a little bit fidgety, as another Colossus is going to be joining the army. So guys, Dream going to be popping up here. He is at 172 supply, and here we go. Going to try and stop the third base once again. Guardian Shield going up, and the Colossi not in position to attack the bio actually, and there we go. 2 of the Colossi going down almost immediately, and it looks like Lau doing a decent job this particular time around, because there's only 2 Colossi left. But the Vikings are getting picked off by the Stalkers here. Only 1 Viking left, and there's still 1 Colossus here. More and more Zealots being warped in from Dignitas Dream. Lau is doing well, but GG, ladies and gentlemen, Dignitas Dream is going to be the gamer-based champion. He is going to win himself that shiny new iPad, and Lau, commiserations to him, going to be taking 2nd place with that gaming mechanical keyboard. 3rd place, of course, with a brand new copy of Diablo 3. And we are going to be seeing 4th to 8th places go home with StarCraft 2 mouse mats as well, gaming quality mouse mats, of course. So wow, incredible grand finals there, guys. Lau able to take a 2-0 back against Dignitas Dream to reset to a final best of 3, but ultimately Dream just proving to be too good for Lau at the end of the day, and sadly for Lau, Dream is going to be able to take that grand finals, but well played to Dream. He did very, very well hanging in there after losing those first 2 games, keeping his composure to go for those fast Colossi builds and defeating Lau in games numbers 3 and 4, and that's going to mean he is going to win. Well played, guys, to Dignitas Dream, and by the way, thank you guys so much in the chat. Thank you very much, Zoglug. It was indeed a little bit of a marathon today. I have been casting these for now a grand total of 8 hours straight, and we finally have the end of the tournament. I, myself, will be going straight into gamer-based Trocadero now. If anyone wants to catch me, I'm going to be going there for a short while before picking up some dinner, and then heading over to MLG London Barcraft in Kentish Town. Thank you so much, everyone. Danny, it's been a pleasure seeing you in chat. Akanar, Zoglug, and everyone else who is around in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be playing a couple of adverts now before shutting the stream down, and I'll also be playing a little bit of music as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. I am Jorisar. Have a fantastic evening.